Hello everyone, this is Blacklight 8001 here, and you're looking at an RCA CC250 VHS camcorder. And this unit has a problem. Is if you've watched any of the previous videos on this camera, it will not record or play tapes. It will fast forward, but it won't do anything else. So I have diagnosed the problem. And it is just a single belt. Maybe not a single belt, there's another belt in this unit. There's only two that I know of. But that belt right there, it's really hard to see, but you can see it. Yeah, you can see it there. That belt is the culprit, sorry. Wrong word. The reason why this won't run. Okay, so continuing on here, I had a bit of a disruption. I have the basket open now, and just a little tip for anyone, excuse me, that wants to open the basket while they don't have power. This little clip right here, you just slide it over. Probably best to do this with a screwdriver. And two hands, but okay, there we go. Just pops right open. So there's the belt culprit back there. And you can see it there now in its entirety. So that needs to be replaced. That belt there is responsible for cycling the eject motions and the loading of the tape here. So this belt brings the tape down to the head, brings up this pinch roller here, and numerous other devices that are required to make this thing play. And one thing I noticed is when I had loaded the tape, this pinch roller here was not reaching this this capstan here. This capstan will move. It moves perfectly fine. These also move, but they're not good enough to do it completely. And you can see here when I move the capstan, these move. There's another belt on the back of one of these drives here, and that is also responsible for the motion of the tape. But I don't know if that tape or that belt is bad. It doesn't seem to be. It still has good tension, but this belt here, I've had this off before, and it's like almost liquid now. So I'm trying to just pull this off with a screwdriver. Yeah, that was pretty easy. It's pretty soft. Okay, so I'm gonna grab pliers and so I can get in there and get that belt off. You can see I got it off one pulley so far. Okay, so I've got the belt out here. Now, I don't have another belt for this, but I know people get pretty mad when other people do this. But I'm going to use an elastic band. Now I'm going to have to try and find a smaller one, because this is probably too big. But I know people get pretty uptight when they see people using rubber bands to fix or replace belts. But I don't plan to keep this in here, so you won't have to worry about that. But yeah, I'm going to use this dirty method just to see if I can get it to load and possibly record for a little bit. Anyways, so I'm gonna have to put the camera down to put the belt in there because it's quite a delicate ballet. So I'll go ahead and do that now. Alright, so I'm back, and after finally finding, oh god, ow, crap. Okay, after finally finding a suitable rubber band to use in this camera that wouldn't slip off, or that I could actually get on, we're going to go ahead and give it a test. I just put one on that I think will work fine, but I don't know for sure. So we're going to give it a test here on video. So I'm just going to put that on. I got to hold it on because the other side with the clamp is completely missing. So I probably should have, yeah. Okay, so eject works. That's one thing. I'm going to turn the camera on, and then I'm going to put the tape in. I'm going to see if it properly loads. So far, it loaded completely. So now, I'm going to hit the record button. Is it working? It is. It's working. How well, I don't know. But the camera is working. The wheels are turning. And I can't pick up the camera or anything because chances are I'll lose power. But it does appear to be making a successful recording. So that's good. That means the tape is properly loading now. And that belt, or that rubber band, helped. So eventually I'm going to go ahead here and order a proper belt for the camera. Anyways, so I think this is everything. If this test recording did happen to work, I will include it in the video. But the camera is working. The wheels are turning. And I can't pick up the camera or anything because chances are I'll lose power. But it does appear to be making a successful recording. So that's good. That means the tape is properly loading now. And that belt and that rubber band helped. So eventually I'm going to go ahead here and order a proper belt for the camera. Anyways, so I think this is everything. If this test recording did happen to work, I will include it in the video, and also I will make another in-depth test using the camera's VCR. Alright, I'm going to hit stop. Oh, I gotta hit record. Alright, so as you saw there, it worked just perfectly fine. Excuse me. So, now the fun begins of reassembling the camcorder. Alright, so here I am making a test recording on this camera, and I'm really starting to notice here now how the VCR makes quite a bit of noise in your ear when you're talking. So that could be a problem. I don't know if it's picked up on camera, on the mic, on the camera's mic or not. But it can be quite annoying after a while. So I'm completely using the camera's own sources of operation. There, you can just play with the iris. And I'm not using anything other than I have it plugged into the wall right now because simply I did not get a battery with this unit, and if I did, it probably wouldn't work at the moment. So, alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take this outside, do another quick test. Just look around the room here, just the focus. Alright. Alright. So I'm out here in the garage. The unit just started squealing. It wasn't before. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Anyways, it's pretty sunny and hot out today, so I don't want to go outside in that sun. But let me take a quick look at this stereo here, just as a bit of a test subject, if you will. Stop squealing. I don't know what that's all about. Might be another bad belt or something. Oh well. I'm not going to replace it. I don't want to touch it because it works fine for right now. I won't be surprised if the lens starts fogging up because it's quite hot and humid out here, and the house is at about a cool 20 degrees Celsius, and it's about 40 Celsius out here, so it's also about 100% relative humidity. And yes, I checked today, that's accurate. Alright.